Hi everybody. This is this video. I made this video to explain about the second part of the final exam. So I supposed to do this explanation in week 14. But at that time I have something urgent that I have to do. So this is like the first replacement lecture for lecture 1 in week 14. Okay, the first thing that I want to say is congratulations to all of you, because I saw that your mid-semester test marks are very good. Most of you got very good marks. So I hope you will do well also in the final exam. And also later I will see your assignments, and hopefully you will do very well in your assignment also. So this is about the final exam. There's part 2. In the final exam part 2, there are 2 more questions. You have to answer 2 more questions, and these questions are related to these 2 topics. Okay, topic 9, performance evaluation and decentralized firms, and topic 10, transfer pricing in divisionalized organizations. In the coming final exam part 2, there are 2 questions, and the 2 questions are related to these 2 topics. So I think you can say that one question is related to topic 9 and another one question is related to topic 10. I do not know the detail about the time that will be given to you during the exam. Maybe 45 minutes for every question, I think. I hope. So the thing is, you will have 15 minutes time before the question, before answering the question, and then you will have time to answer the question, and then you will have another 15 minutes after you have done answering the question. That 15 minutes is for you to upload your answer. So I hope this time all of you use the time properly, and I hope all of you can upload your answer in the Putra Blast, because during the mid-semester test and also during the mid-semester test and during the part 1 final exam, several students have not or cannot upload their answer within the time in Putra Blast. So they email me the soft copy of the answer, but when they do that, it is difficult for me to do the marking. I have to do the marking in separate places. I have to do the marking in Putra Blast. I have to check my email, and maybe I have to print their answer. So it takes time for me. So this time in the part 2 final exam, I hope everybody do things properly, and you can upload your answers all in the Putra Blast, so easy for me to do the marking. And also make sure your handwriting is easy to to read. And you scan everything so that everything looks clear for the lecturer to do the marking. Okay, I will provide the detail about the time and the instruction about the final exam part 2 as soon as I get the thing from the course coordinator. Okay, today I will try to explain what are the things that you have to know in topic 9 and topic 10 so that you can prepare so that you can do good preparation before the final exam part 2. So see the topic 9. Topic 9, the title of the topic is Performance Evaluation in Decentralized Firms. Okay, the first thing that you learn in topic 9 is comparison between centralization and decentralization. Okay, remember this. You have to know what is centralization and what is decentralization. And also you have to know the advantages and disadvantages of practicing centralization, and also advantages and disadvantages of practicing decentralization. A business, okay, if you have a business, you have choices. You have two choices. You can apply or practice centralization, or you can do decentralization in your business. There are advantages and disadvantages. So see the second thing, benefits and issues of decentralization. In general, it is said that decentralization is better. In general, it is better, but not all the time. Read about that. And then definition of responsibility accounting and types of responsibility centers. If you have a business, or in the future you work in a big business, most of the time the business will have segments. The segments can be based on departments, or can be based on locations, product, etc. So there are 3 types of segments or responsibility centers. You can there are cost centers, profit centers, and investment centers. So you have to know what is a cost center, what is a profit center, what is a investment center. So you can check that in the lecture notes, also in the textbook. And then the next thing is subtopic number 4 in this course outline. See, performance, measurement, and evaluation. Okay, so performance measurement. So most of the time, the performance of a segment within a business is evaluated based on the profitability of that segment. In accounting, when we say that a performance of a business or a performance of a segment of a business, whether it is good or not, we always look at the profit. The higher the profit, we say that the better the performance. The lower the profit, the worse the performance. If a segment is making loss, then we say that the segment is not performing well. So that is the one. So that is the first one. So when you want to calculate the profit, you have to know how to prepare income statement for a business that has many segments. If you check the lecture notes, you will see that when you want to prepare income statement for segment, a business that has several segments, the typical format that you will use is the contribution format income statement. And then the fixed costs are divided into 2 categories, traceable fixed costs and common fixed costs. So I suggest you learn how to prepare income statement for a business that has several segments. If I ask you to prepare income statement for a business that has several segments, you have to know how to do that. That is very important in that topic. Okay, that is the first one. You have to know how to prepare the income statement. And the second thing is the performance evaluation. Okay, so to evaluate performance of a business segment, there are many methods that can be used. Okay, one thing, when you evaluate the performance of a segment in a business, you are at the same time evaluating the performance of the manager of that segment, because the manager is responsible for his or her segment or department. When you evaluate the performance of the segment or department, you are at the same time evaluating the performance of the manager. If the segment or department making profit, then you can say that the manager is good and the department is good at the same time. So in this chapter, you learn about two methods that can be used to evaluate the performance of a segment or manager of the segment. The first one is called ROI, or return on investment. So you check the lecture notes. When you have to evaluate the performance of a segment using ROI, you have to use a formula. So make sure you know how to do that. And the second method that is also can be used to evaluate the performance of a segment or manager of a segment is called residual income. Okay, that is the second method. Residual income, there are two steps when you want to calculate the residual income. So you have to know how to calculate the residual income. And also there are discussions about which method is better, ROI or residual income. So follow that discussion. You have to know why this method is better, another method is not good compared to another method. Okay, that is about the topic 9. Okay, now topic 10. Okay, the topic 10 is about transfer pricing. Transfer pricing. Okay, the first thing that you learn in topic 10 is the definition of transfer pricing. This transfer pricing happen when a business has several segments. So it is like topic 9 and 10 is related. So when a business has several segments, one segment can sell its product to another segment. So one segment will become a seller, another segment will become a buyer, or selling department and buying department. We call them. So that is the first one. You have to know the definition of transfer pricing, and then remember about the main objective or the main goal of transfer pricing. There is a main reason why one department transfer its product to another department. The main aim of a transfer pricing transaction is the transaction should benefit the business as a whole rather than the department within the business. Okay, you have to read about that more. Okay, and then the next thing, transfer pricing methods. Okay, the second subtopic is transfer pricing methods. So in that topic 10, you have learned about 3 transfer pricing methods. The first one is called I think transfer at cost, and the second one is transfer at market price, and the third one is transfer by negotiation. You have to know all these three methods. But when you read about the transfer pricing by negotiation, you will see there are several formulas that you have to memorize. And then you will see issues, things like within capacity or full capacity, and then sometimes you have also to consider what they call as opportunity cost, etc. So that are the things that you have to know. And also there are issues when a segment within a business transfer or sell its product to another segment within the business. There are conflicts, there are issues, and there are ways to solve that conflict. Read about that. And the last thing that you learn in the topic 10 is international transfer pricing. This is very interesting. Let's say there is a business, and then one segment of the business is located in Malaysia. Another segment of the business is located in, let's say, in Japan. So when one of the segment transfer something to another segment, there are international matters that will affect the transfer pricing transaction. Maybe you can read about that. I think, but the most important thing in this topic 10 is the transfer pricing methods. Make sure you know what are the methods that can be used to decide about transfer price. If there are formulas, memorize all the formulas. Okay, these are the things that are related to topic 9 and topic 10. I hope it helps you to, the thing that I have explained here help you during your revision. And then what else? Use the textbook. Read all the notes that I have shared with you, and also use the textbook. Do all the exercise, as many questions as you can in the e-connect. Thank you very much. I hope you will score good marks in the final exam. Do not forget to write your name and matric number in the comment section, because I will take that as the attendance for lecture week 14. Thank you very much.